What's up, everybody? Just want to do a quick chat on what your minimum profit or ROI is on eBay. I'm just curious. I'd love to get a couple of people's ideas on how much they're actually looking to make as a minimum on eBay. For me, I actually think it's around $5. So I know that that seems like a low number, and I'm shooting for a $45 to $60 average sale price. That's my goal. But I'm actually thinking that it's worth my time to sell an item for a $5 profit. What's up, guys? Resell Rockefeller, what's up? I'm going to do a show with Resell Rockefeller on estate sales and liquidation soon. I need to figure out a date and get him on the channel. He has a new channel, so everybody check out Resell Rockefeller. He's got some great content and just getting started. What's up, Aaron? What's going on, everybody? Yeah, five times on electronics. Well, this is cool. Yeah, we're talking about minimum ROI and minimum profit on items. So, and then I also want to ask you guys about, first of all, put in the chat what your minimum profit dollar amount is in order to list an item. And I'll put a couple of caveats here. So here's the parameters. 90 days. You're going to put up an item. How much return on your money do you need to get back in 90 days? So let's use the example of 10 bucks. You buy an item for $10. It's going to sell within 90 days. What's the minimum profit you're going to list it at? Put in the chat. I want to know what you guys think. I want to get some ideas on what you guys think. So Christina, Mario, Pamela, I want to get some ideas on what you guys think. You're going to invest 10. How much net profit do you want on the back end? 90 days. So 90 days. See how much money you guys think you want back. Resell Rockefeller is saying double my money. Dwight says the same thing. Aaron is saying 20 to 30. I don't know if you mean 20 to 30 before you start chatting. What's up, Wade? Wade said he was going to buy me lunch if I did a live tonight, so appreciate that, Wade. He's the man. He's coming out with it. I think his channel is live, guys. Check out Wade's Ventures. Cool guy. He's in my Patreon group. We've been texting every day. Again, this is guys, I am really psyched about life because I'm following this Kevin Kelly model of 1,000 true fans, and I'm just amped up. I'm just so excited the fact I get to connect with people. So Wade's texting me finds, whatever he's trying to get during the day. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? It's like the best thing ever because reselling is lonely. So I'm basically just listing, and it's cool listening to people. Triple. Pamela's saying triple up. Christina's saying $10. Just Thrifting is saying very minimum is doubling. Remember, guys, I'm using the caveat of 90 days. So we're looking at what is the amount that you want to get within 90 days if you invest 10 bucks. Man, Justin's got a great point. When he first started, his goal was to get top rated so he could get a discount on the fees. That's a great first goal. I've never even had the goal of getting top rated seller. For me, it's just about pumping more stuff into the store. But again, it's not about how much money you make, it's about how much money you keep. So Justin, that's a great point. Thrift Jesus is saying double unless it's replenishable. Great point. So guys, on a replenishable item, what's your minimum profit? Or does it even matter? If it's replenishable and it's profitable, do you just keep it forever? What's up, Scott? I know people are killing it on Prime Day on Amazon. Guys, if you're sleeping on Prime Day, you're slipping, is what Reezy Resells would say. So get on Prime Day, get some stuff. I got a second Dymo printer today for 121 bucks, which is awesome. Yeah, Justin Elliott is saying he can ask for a higher selling price now because of top rated. I should be able to get top rated by the end of the summer. So we'll see if it affects sales. I've never had it before, so we'll see if it truly adds to the sell-through rate. I'm actually relatively satisfied with my sell-through rate now. So if it increases, even better. Loretta is saying it depends on how fast you can list it for. Let's assume you can list 10 items an hour. So why don't you guys put in the chat, how many items can you list an hour? Levon, what's going on? Sorry I missed you tonight on the call. And Levon, you're welcome to message me anytime if you want to talk. I'm available for you. You're one of the OG members. Replenishable 30% ROI. Wow, that is awesome. That's a great thing So that would mean if you invest 10 bucks, you get 13 back. I would agree with that. That's a great margin for a replenishable item. I got the Dymo 4XL. Yeah, you know what? I actually did not believe it was going to save me more time, but it saves me time. Eric, what's up? College of Picker CP in the house. Got to give a plug out to the green room. I always do. Guys, I think you should join paid groups because you level up quicker. I'm in the green room. CP is one of the admins. It's awesome. Learn a lot. Wow. Eric is listing 35 video game cartridges an hour. That is bomb, dude. That is some fast listing. That's true. I'm just saying a minimum of 10 items an hour, but if you're listing scannable stuff, you can get up to 30 if you're really, really efficient. Nice. Flipping Daily sold a $2 tie for 37 bucks tonight. That's balling. There is room in my paid group. I think I have 2 groups left. I have 8 full calls, so 2 more. I'm going to round out the Monday call with 2 more women. I did find one higher volume woman to put in the group. I want to have 3 guys and 3 girls to sort of balance out the to balance it out, because I have groups with all women and groups with all men. They're totally different, so I'd like to have one that's pretty balanced out. Le Creuset. I thought it was Le Creuset. Tom is asking, do I have any tips on listing fast? Okay, so Tom, I'm going to talk about clothing real quick because clothing is abundant. And the way I list fast with clothing is I am now batching. I was listing 1 item at a time, but I've now switched to batching. So what I'll do is I will write all the measurements down, and I have the measurements on the surface that I'm listing on. So if you guys are listing items where you want to measure the item, instead of using a yardstick and measuring, you can actually mark the table or the surface that you're listing on, so that you can recognize the different markings and you'll know the size of the item and the dimensions without having to use the yardstick every time. That saves me 15 seconds, 10 or 15 seconds every single listing. I'm also adding in, I'm glad College Picker's in the chat, because for accounting, I am now adding in the cost in the custom SKU. That's saving me a ton of time in accounting. So today I know I listed 15 items with a $20 cost because I have the cost in my tag now. So you guys know I put the tag number in the custom SKU, which is basically if I have A0101 location, I'll go A0101.1, which means $1 cost. So in Excel or Google Docs, I can separate that into 2 columns using what's it called, comma delineation or something. And I don't know how that works. I asked some people how to do it, and they showed me how to do it. You basically separate 1 column into multiple columns. You can do as many things as you want in the custom SKU field. I actually don't know the limit, but it's great because you can use that 1 column to filter in. You could put like when you purchase the item, you could put your cost, you could put any number of variables in there. And I love it. I love using the custom SKU for that. And I love writing it because at the end of my listing session, I can be like, I can have an idea of how productive I was that day. TJ Maxx has rulers for free. Great tip. I'm working on spreadsheet templates right now, AJ. It's taking me a little bit of time, but I will have some pretty awesome templates over time. It's going to take a little bit of time, but I think I'll be able to get some spreadsheets in. And also, guys, there's like over 1,000 people looking at my eBay store now, so it's kind of intense because people are letting me know like, this is bullshit, like don't do it this way. This is good, this is bad, right? It's kind of annoying because having all those people looking at my store reduces my sell-through rate, of course, but because it's traffic that's not converting. But it's also good because I'm learning and I'm getting people, I'm learning how to improve my store, and I'm leveling up really quickly, and my sell-through rate is getting closer to 2% a day. So on the Husky store, 500 items, it's selling 8 or 9 items a day. That's awesome. So selling a consistent clip with that, and it's starting to pick up. I'm excited for back to school time. I've heard August is a great month. I don't know. So I'm just putting my head down. If you guys know, this month I'm trying to list 500 items a week, myself. And next month I'll start to hire people. But I really want to hone in the process and figure out how to crush it listing myself, so that when I try to teach people how to do it, I'll have a better idea. The first month I started in January, I listed 1,200 items myself, and I made a killing because nobody cares about your business more than you do. So if you're listing all your items, you're going to make the most money as far as the per listing. But ultimately, you're going to make the most money if you can hire other people to list for you, because you'll be able to scale faster. Let's see. Yeah, if you guys could help me out, hit the like button, that would be awesome. I don't like asking too much, but if you guys hit that like button, I would much appreciate that. Let's see. Do I think putting my store out there is a risk? It is. It's annoying. Like, I get people who mess with my store, but it's fine. It doesn't. The benefits outweigh the downside, because this is what I learned. So originally, when I had haters, it really messed me up. I was like, because I want people to like me, so I didn't want to make people mad or annoy people. And there's people saying like, "Hey, you're not allowed to teach people how to do it because you're not a millionaire," or something, or whatever reason they came up with it, or you haven't been reselling long enough, or whatever shade people were throwing at me. And then I was thinking, okay, I heard you need haters because haters spread the word, right? People who don't like you will talk shit on you, and your presence will grow. And now I've graduated into a different level where I am actually going to show those people compassion. So I'm like, you know what? If they're unhappy with the way I'm doing things, it might be a reflection on how they're doing things. So not worried about it. If people are throwing shade on me, it's okay. It's the same thing as people throwing praise on me. Both of it is good. So not worried about it. I'm happy to share my store. I'm gonna share the Low-Key Husky store link, but the other store, if you guys message me, I'll send it to you. I just don't want to make that too public because it's a little bit annoying. Let's see. Time management is key. So I'm working on 10 listings an hour. So I'm going to be spending 50 hours a week listing right now, but I'm just going to grind and figure it out. Once I'm really solid, I actually think I can list way more than 10 an hour, but I'm just being conservative. So 500 listings a week for 4 weeks, get 2,000 new listings in my store. By then I'll know what to do, and I'll have the revenue to hire some people out. Let's see. So we saw Rockefeller is worried about risking his account. Here's the thing, like, I have enough feedback now that I don't want to jinx myself, but I have a lot of feedback, so I'm not super worried about people trying to take me down. They're going to have to spend their own money to take my store down, which, again, I'm compassionate towards those people. If you want to spend money to hurt my store, that's okay. I'm like, I don't have an issue with that. Like, I feel compassionate for you. I hope that your life, I hope that helps you in some way feel better. So not worried about it. Happy with people that want to do stuff. Either way. Yeah, this is a good point. In the Sun by the Beach is mentioning that if you work with a significant other, there's some tax breaks. Well, it's getting dark quick. Let me turn the light on. Sorry, guys. I didn't realize it was going to get dark. Whoa. All right. Sorry about that. Let's see. Why is it still so dark? I don't get it. Guys, I'm a horrible YouTuber. Can't get my lighting right. How do I make sure my listings do a good job? Okay, so I'll tell you the progression that I'm going to do. I'm going to start with me listing 500 items a week, right? That's the first step. Level 1, I'm going to list 500 items a week, and figure out the best way that I can do that myself. Then the second step is I'm going to have a listing party. Okay, so going to have people come over and list with me, and I'm going to watch them do it all on one day. So I'm going to have multiple people come over. I'm going to show you guys how I write the ad, how I screen people, what kind of qualifications I'm looking for. In the past, I was able to find 4 people that listed really well for me, but I think the second time around, I'll have a lot more experience. Also, I've never listed full-time before. I've listed part-time before, but never full-time. So I have enough stuff that I can list for days, weeks, maybe 1 or 2 months of inventory. So I'll just grind. Let's see here. What do I use for tracking profit and loss? I'm doing it right now in a spreadsheet, and I also have GoDaddy bookkeeping. So I do line by line tracking of my items, which is a pain in the ass, but I'm just getting started and learning my process. Obviously, per item accounting is much easier, or you could just look at it on a month on a whole. I do use the same credit card for everything, the PayPal debit card, so it is relatively easy to track, but I'm just getting an idea of costs so I can work on which items I want to source. Let's see. Thank you. Thank you for the glasses. Yeah, I'm not super worried about and if you guys want to email me, it's 10konthebay@gmail.com. I won't answer all questions for free forever. It's just going to take me a while to get back to you because I am focusing on the 1,000 true fans. If you guys are still in here, please hit the like button. Let's see. Making systems from the start is great. Yeah. So I've always had systems, but now I'm more in the public light. So I got to really tune it up because people are watching, and it's been helping me a lot tremendously. I've been able to focus because so many people are like, look, bitch, I need you to be successful so I can copy you. So I'm working on that. I'm not going to ever hire employees for a while. I just want to have 4 contractors that help me with 500 to 1,000 listings a week for now. And at that point, I'll consider an employee, but right now I'm okay with that. I don't mind shipping as long as the item is packed in a poly mailer ready to ship. I don't mind. I do list items that are damaged if it's worth it. If it's a higher end item, I'll list damaged items. If it's not over 15 bucks, I'll just redonate it. It's not worth my time because it'll probably get returned anyway. I still have the 4 listers. So that's a good question. And 3 of them still have my equipment. It was actually extremely profitable for me to do that bulk experiment before, but they're in school right now, so I haven't really reached out to them, but I could reach out to them. They're younger. For the most part, they're younger female people who are in school and with kids. Yeah, contractors are cool. I want to keep it that way. What do I do when an item hits 90 days? That's a good question. I was just talking about this on my last mastermind call. I actually don't know how to deal with accidentally pricing an item too high. I assume that my item doesn't sell because the price is too high. It could be any various reasons, but I think the main reason will be I accidentally priced the item too high. So if that's the case, I don't have a system. I think what I'll do is I'll have eBay send me a stale item report. I'll go in there and lower the price, but I don't know the exact process. Wow, there's a lot of questions tonight. Thanks, guys, for giving me these questions. By the way, I never have to think of a video idea again. There's like at least 500 ideas for new videos from people, which is great. That's a good idea on hiring a VA, but I just like hiring local people better. But it is modular work, and I have plenty of people in my group that use virtual assistants with no problem. I have a virtual assistant for my marketing company that handles a lot of the day-to-day for me. And he doesn't really make any mistakes for the most part. If he has any questions, he'll just Skype me. Prime Day, baby. Do I have the post office pick up at my house? Every day at 3 o'clock, the post office picks up. Yeah, maybe my high-priced items will sell during Q4. That's a great point. Maybe I should just wait through Q4 all the time. I would be very surprised if people are having a killer day today with Prime Day going on. Lucretia says, when you research items before you buy, check out the eBay app and look at completed, then sold. Let's say half of the items sold compared to completed. Is that a good rule of thumb? I'm looking at items that are for sale and completed. I don't have a general rule. I think I'm purchasing based on if it's a commodity, for example, a dress shirt, a t-shirt, a hat. I don't think they're that market sensitive on pre-owned, in my opinion. I've never seen a pre-owned hat with like 20 of the same pre-owned hat. This doesn't happen. So I'll price in the middle of the market and just wait. That's my basic model. What is the minimum gross sales price with a clothing item that you will buy? You know what? That's a great question. It's actually $10 free shipping. So if I get the item for $1 or free, I'm okay with selling it for $10 free shipping. I know it sounds crazy, and I wanted to share you guys. If you guys could put like how crazy you think I am in the chat, or that's nonsense, let me know. But like, I'm willing to buy an item for $1 and sell for $10 free shipping if I don't have to list it. So, so my Sonny's asking what do I sell in my other store? My breakdown is I'm gonna sell 5,000 pairs of shoes, 1,000 electronics, 1,000 sporting goods, and the rest men's clothing. So half of what I sell will be shoes. Do I like selling clothing? I love it. I love selling clothing because it's available everywhere. What's up, Swamp Picker? What am I predicting? I'm predicting my store will do 100,000 in December. I don't know until then, but I'm not putting any. I'm reinvesting 100% of the money back in the store, so it's just going to grow and grow and grow. Relic, I think I have to go to eBay Open. I have a ticket, but I'm not sure which days I want to go. Maybe just Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I haven't figured out what to do. I have a bunch of friends in LA I want to visit, so I was thinking of going to LA, hanging out for a couple days, go to Vegas, to eBay Open. It's a little weird, but I feel like I know everybody in the reselling community already. So like, I'm not going to meet people. Really, I've met most of the people that have channels, a lot of the influencers. I met a lot of the green room guys at Amazon ASD. I met a bunch of people at the reseller rally, which has been fantastic. Networking is cool, but I'm kind of networked out, but it's also like eBay's only event. So Justin's saying it's hard to get to 10,000 listings without that lower profit per item expectation. It's true. I think it depends. I'm trying to eventually do 7 figures, so that's a $30 average sale price. Shouldn't be too tough. I think it's hard to source that many items over $30, but looking for into somebody to be at 400, 500,000 profit on. Ideally, it's 400K profit on 1.6 million because I know somebody who's done that. I know a person that's doing that volume. I'm trying to copy their store, basically, to be straight up. They have 4 listers full time in net 400K on 1.6 million. That's the exact store that I want. So I'm working on it. It's going to take a while. I'm not that skilled as this person. I sell baseball bats, tennis rackets, golf clubs, and that's it for right now. I was looking at bowling balls because they're funny, but they don't sell very well. So plus the shipping is insane. Yeah, Luke was talking. So I was talking to Luke about this. And when you're in a suit, $5, and you have it listed for $120, you can just wait because you're in it so little. If it's a great brand, wait for the money. I'm talking about $30 items that you can find everywhere. Like you can just blow those out. What's up, Debbie? What's going on? Let's see. I need to go to Austin for sure. I need to go to the green room hangout. Like, love the green room guys. What do they sell? Closeout and liquidation for the most part. The larger sellers that I know, most of them sell closeout, liquidation, store returns, manufacturer returns. I don't know anybody doing that kind of volume thrifting or garage selling. To be honest, I don't know a single 7-figure thrifter. Everyone that's doing 7 figures is doing wholesale or retail arbitrage on a large scale or something like that. I think you could do it, but it would take a while to build up a bunch of long tail expensive items to do that amount. I got my I have a drafting table. It's Alvin, ALVIN. I don't have a link to it, but I got it on Craigslist. So Alvin is the name of the drafting table. You can get them on Amazon for like $150. I don't know, my nose is itching. What would I do if I ran out of inventory? I'm already like getting some death threats from my landlord, so I need to probably move into a space shortly. Let's see. How's the quality? Yeah, bulk is awesome. I do have another um, another source. Actually, I'm not going to share it. But if you guys email me at 10K on the big at gmail.com, introduce yourself, get to know me a little bit, I'll share another source with you, which I think is better than bulk, but very similar to bulk. But if you guys know, I think bulk is UPS returns. So if you guys want to hook me up with um, an introduction and you want to start a relationship, I'll hook you up with another auction site, which I think is better than bulk. And yes, definitely, I am renting. So the house I live in is really super expensive. I just have a good deal with the landlord. I still pay a lot, but it's California, and I get the garage and a room in this house. So I wish I owned this place, but I do not. No, my landlord doesn't really care. I'm just kidding. He doesn't even come here that often, so kind of got a good hookup here. I'm basically house sitting. I just don't want to mess up this house. I really respect this guy for hooking me up. He's a fellow entrepreneur, so like, got to respect his house. And to be honest, some of it is messy. Like, this is the shipping from today. Like, that's a mess, man. That's the labels from shipping today. So don't want to do that. Let's see. It's probably economical to move it into a storage unit now. So I just don't want to take that cost until I have to. What item is the most profitable for me? I would say t-shirts is the most profitable because you can net $10 on a $2 investment every single day. So that's the highest profitable item I sell consistently is a t-shirt. So if you know how to sell t-shirts and which ones you want to buy, you could kill it on that. Not all poly mailers have the suffocation label on them, but mine do. So make sure you get those. Get them made. I know I should get them made. Actually, maids aren't even that much. I don't know. Does anybody in the chat have a maid? I don't have a maid. I'm not really that messy, but it'd be nice. Am I fine with a lower percentage profit when it's a higher dollar profit? Yeah, I mean, so I would rather sell all new with tags items. So I'd only expect a small return on that kind of stuff. Like if you guys know on Instagram, Watch Me FBA, that guy is awesome. John, like he's killing it. He's spending 6 figures a week. Now get this, he spends 6 figures a week on inventory and his margins are like 6 to 8%. But guess what? That's like $6,000 to $8,000 a week minimum profit. So when you get to the level and you can buy all new with tags items, it's a lot easier because the items are the same. You can buy 15,000 of the same item, which is fantastic. Sorry, I missed some questions. Will I be moving to Florida in the near future? I don't know, Pamela, are you going to be in Florida? Because that might influence my decision. No, I'm just kidding. I'd love to move to Florida or Nevada and escape the ridiculous state income tax here. Misses have to be cleaned up before you go to bed. Great point. Back of the Bay, are you in the Bay Area too? Guys, I might have to change my name because there's a company called 10K on the Bay here that does a 10K run on the Bay. So it's really annoying that company already exists. I have to change my name. Kareem, I do not relist any more items because I'm all on good till canceled now. I was doing the 30-day relisting stuff, but I'm just adjusting my sales and doing some different stuff. So no longer doing 30-day good till anymore. I'm doing all good till canceled, and it's been great. Do suits and blazers sell frequently for me? I have sold 5 out of 10 total suits this year. So I haven't listed too many. I don't like listing suits, but you guys know I have a show with Luke, and he's going to stab me if I don't start selling more suits because of the profit margin. So I give in. I will learn suits. Um, you had a made when you worked full time. Awesome. Uh, you found a $250 Kodak printer for $10. Crushing it. Colorado is awesome. Stephen B, I got to visit you guys. 10K on the Tampa Bay. Wow, that would be sweet. Um, let's see. Too hot in Florida. You want to move to North Carolina? After I look at the thrifting in North Carolina, I want to go. That sounds amazing. Let's see. Move to Texas. I love Texas. It's actually one of my favorite places. Let's see. All right, Swamp Picker, have a good night. Sorry to keep you up so late. I have to go myself. Yeah, actually, guys, I'm gonna hop off. Thank you very much for joining me. If you guys want to check out, please check out the previous video I had. I actually think it's one of the best videos I've ever made with the three younger dudes. Guys, these guys are in college and they're doing over 20 grand a month, all three of them. So it's very cool to listen to some younger people that are motivated and excited and are not complaining about how slow sales are. They're just hustling. So I love it. Guys, please check out the previous video. And if you have any questions, email me, 10kmthebay@gmail.com. Thanks, guys. Resell Rockefeller. I'm going to get you on my show soon. Worst case, not this Monday, but the following Monday, because this Monday I have to have Sam on my show. But after that, I'll get you on the next reseller highlight. And before then, I need to do another estate sale, so I have more stuff to contribute to the conversation. But all right, guys. See you guys.